Like, share and subscribe for more great content, Cobra Kai content. Get this video to 100 likes if you want us to keep releasing more Cobra Kai fanspiration stories. This story was written by the writer next door. Remember to support the writers on social media. Today's story is Aisha's story, Cobra Kai, Through Her Eyes. And now let's begin. The 18th of March 2011. 9-year-old Aisha Robinson went out to lunch. She was sitting by herself as usual. She had no friends and was often bullied for her weight. Not everyone bullied her, but she suspected a lot of people avoided her to avoid the popular people bullying them as well. Then when she got out her lunch, she saw the popular lot come over. Yasmin, Kyler, Brooks and a couple others. She notices Moon doesn't come over, but she doesn't pay attention to that. Aisha, what do you jerks want? Yasmin, Jesus drama queen, we didn't do anything. Aisha, that's a first. Brooks, tut tut. How cheeky. We can put an end to that. Brooks pushes Aisha out of her seat and she scrapes her knee and then takes her pudding and pours it all over her face. Yasmin laughs her stupid head off and then records it on her phone. Aisha gets up and tries to run away, but Yasmin stops her. Yasmin, nobody would ever like you at all. Nobody would ever wanna be your friend or anything, Fuglisha. Nobody. Pretty much everyone who hears starts laughing. Aisha is about to start crying but doesn't want anyone to hear, so she runs off. She runs to behind the school where nobody can see her and then takes off her glasses and begins to start crying. But then she hears someone talk. Hi. Are you okay? Aisha wipes her eyes and sees Samantha LaRusso. She's in a few of her classes. Aisha shrugs and puts her glasses back on. Aisha, I've had better lunches. Sam, yeah, I guess. You know you shouldn't pay attention to those jerks. Aisha, yeah. Thanks. Sam, hey, do you want me to take you to the school nurse? She can give you something for your knee. What was happening? Nobody was ever nice to Aisha like that. Aisha, sure. Thanks. Aisha's stomach growls. Sam, oh, I saw that jerk Brooks throw your pudding at you. I've got extra food if you're hungry. Then I'll take you to the nurse. Aisha couldn't believe it. Was a pretty girl like Samantha LaRusso actually trying to be friends with her? They ate lunch and had a nice conversation. They both live in Encino, so they both understand that comfortable home life. After they finish eating, Sam takes Aisha to the nurse who patches the scrape up. After lunch, Sam and Aisha sit together in the class they have together that day, and then they hang out after school. Ever since then, they hung out every day and became best friends. Well, Aisha thought Sam was her best friend. They spent years having lunch together at school, having sleepovers almost every week. Sitting together in all classes they had together. Hanging out every day. But then the summer of 2017 happened. It was a pretty dull summer. She'd called and texted Sam a million times. She didn't respond once. Not on messages, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. That seriously worried Aisha. Sam was always on her phone. Aisha didn't understand at all. Aisha had even tried asking her parents to call Sam's parents to see if they knew anything. Aisha just asked them to ask if she was okay, and they said she was fine. Aisha started to get seriously worried. She wasn't sure if she was overreacting or if Sam had something going on without her parents even knowing. She then realized all along she forgot to check if Sam had put new Instagram photos up while on Instagram. Aisha goes onto Instagram and the first thing she sees, Sam taking a pic with Yasmin. Aisha pinched herself hard. That really hurt. So she wasn't dreaming. Aisha doesn't believe this. Why would Sam take a pic with Yasmin? Sam hates Yasmin. But Aisha scrolls down and sees pics with Moon, Kyler and all of them. Aisha feels even more confused now. Why is Sam with them? Aisha can't think of any solutions except to talk to Sam at the end of summer party at the beach club. She and her father see Sam's parents, Daniel and Amanda. Aisha, hey, where's Samantha? I feel like I haven't seen her all summer. Daniel, she's. Amanda, with her grandma. But we'll tell her you said hi. Aisha, great. Aisha and her father walk off. Aisha doesn't believe what Amanda said about Sam but believes she'll say hi for her. A few days later. It's the first day of school. Aisha has no classes with Sam unfortunately. She does make a new friend in matins though. Miguel Diaz. Author's note, I am making a change. I shall have Aisha be friends with Miguel, Dimitri and Eli from the start. Miguel and Aisha sit together at lunch and meet two people. Dimitri and Eli. She never spoke to them but has seen them. They get bullied a lot too. Dimitri gets called a nerd a lot. Eli gets cyber-bullied just like Aisha. Eli has it a lot worse though. He has a cleft lip and gets bullied for that, his clothes and hair. Aisha and her three new friends all turn out to like Harry Potter, Marvel and Star Wars. Aisha notices Sam at Yasmin's table. Aisha smiles at Sam who gives the tiniest smile back for a nanosecond. Aisha didn't like that but decided to speak with Sam the first chance she got. The bees were having a conversation and Aisha didn't even know. Next thing, Miguel gets out of his chair and goes over to the popular table and makes eye contact with Sam. She smiles back but Miguel returns when Kyler comes over to sit with Sam. Dimitri, so how'd it go? Miguel ignores him and Aisha is confused. What just happened? At the end of October, Counselor Blatt gave an announcement at lunch about cyberbullying. Blatt said that this was being given at lunch so they could all be together but all students knew better. They knew it was all just so they wouldn't miss class. Blatt, cyberbullying is no laughing matter. Saying a cruel message to someone online can be just as hurtful as saying it to their face. Now I'm not gonna name names. But the other day, a mother called me up, because her son was crying, after some kids online made fun of his facial deformity. That stupid counselor couldn't have been less subtle. Everyone knew she was talking about Eli. Aisha knew what this was about. At McDonald's last week, Eli posted a picture of him and his fries. There were hundreds of comments but not one of them was anything but cruel. Poor Eli. Aisha couldn't think of anything to say then. But she was sure it would have been better than what Dimitri said. Dimitri, you might as well just read them all now Eli. Instead of them all jumping at you later. Aisha rolled her eyes. Eli, so you think I should just let this happen? You think I shouldn't do anything again? Dimitri, well it's better than causing more trouble for yourself. Aisha still couldn't think of anything but luckily Miguel said something while Blatt was talking. Miguel, if you're sick of getting bullied my karate dojo is looking for recruits. Dimitri, yeah right. You hear that Eli? A little karate training and you're gonna kick some major ass. Aisha was shocked. Dimitri thought that low of his best friend. Miguel, I'm serious Dimitri. My sensei's a real deal. I'm sure I can get you all discounts. Dimitri, as enticing as that sounds, I think we'd rather spend our afternoons playing Crucible Control than getting hit in the face. Aisha, not that I need Dimitri to speak for me, but no thanks Miguel. I have a feeling my dad would get a bit upset if I take any sport up after not wanting to follow his football career. Miguel nods. Miguel, okay, Eli. Dimitri, I thought we established this. Aisha rolls her eyes again. Aisha, you established it for him. Dimitri, well it's not like he'd wanna take it anyway. Right Eli? Eli, right. No thanks to the lessons. Eli sounded like he didn't mean it. Dimitri really needed to stop that. Dimitri's a call guy with good intentions but he needs to know when to stop talking. Miguel and Dimitri went to the bathroom. Aisha has something to say to Eli. Aisha, hey listen if you wanna join Miguel with karate you should. Don't let Dimitri's views change your mind. Eli, I dunno. Maybe he's right. Aisha, come on Eli. Dimitri isn't in charge of you. Do what your gut tells you to do. What does your gut tell you? Eli thinks. Eli, to have a different costume for the Halloween dance. Not be a necromancer like him. Aisha, okay. That's good. Who do you wanna go as? Eli thinks even harder. Eli, a plastic surgeon. Aisha, then go as a plastic surgeon. Eli, are you sure? Aisha, doesn't matter. What matters is if you're sure. Eli smiles. Aisha has rarely seen him look really happy. At the Halloween dance, Aisha sees Miguel, Dimitri and Eli. She is glad Eli followed her advice. Dimitri came as the necromancer thing Eli mentioned. Eli was the plastic surgeon. Miguel had a really cool skeleton costume. He said his sensei let him borrow it. Aisha turns to Eli. Aisha, you wanna dance? Eli looked conflicted. Like he wanted to but was nervous. He got nervous very easily. Aisha, hey, don't worry, it's okay. Aisha went off to dance. She'd always been into dancing. Sam taught her just after they met. She learned from her dad. Apparently her dad did a great job at a dance when he was in Okinawa. Speaking of Mr. LaRusso, Aisha saw him. He was next to Blatt. He waved and she waved back. Aisha wondered what they were talking about but figures he's just chaperoning. Sam comes to Aisha all of a sudden. Sam, hey. Aisha, hey. Sam, nice costume. Who are you? Aisha, I'm Sodium. I thought I'd ask one of my friends to be chloride but I decided it would be a bad idea. Sam, why? Sodium's badass. It's the silent killer. Aisha laughs. Aisha, well, I was trying to convince one of them to not do stuff he doesn't want to. So asking didn't seem fair. Besides, they already decided their costumes. Sam, oh okay. Sorry. Anyway, it's a good costume. Aisha, thanks. Sam, hey look. I'm sorry I haven't been around for ages. It's just, well, if we hang out soon I can explain everything. Aisha smiles. Aisha, yeah. That sounds cool. Sam, great. Moon calls Sam. Moon, hey Sam. Get over here, we're going live. Yasmin, get your ass over here. Sam turns to them. Sam, 1 second. Sam turns back to Aisha. Sam, I'll see y'all later, okay? Aisha, yeah. Sam smiles. Sam, stay salty my friend. Sam walks off. Aisha is happy that Sam finally spoke to her. Aisha looks for the boys but they aren't there. They're probably in the bathroom. Aisha gets some Cheetos but after noticing the boys are nowhere in sight, she gets nervous and eats some more. Then after a minute her phone goes off and she freezes. She sees a video of her with a pig's nose and the following: the buffet table is being raided. Everyone starts laughing and she sees everyone got it. Someone even calls her Cheeto Pig. Aisha is really pissed off and can tell the way Yasmin looks at her that she made the video. Moon laughs but then stops for some reason. Aisha looks at Sam and hopes she'll say something. Sam doesn't do a thing. She just looks down at her shoes to avoid looking at Aisha. Aisha is very angry. She spent the summer worried about Sam. Sam was with the one person Aisha hates more than anyone. Sam promises to hang out with her, then doesn't do a thing when Yasmin publicly humiliates Aisha. Clearly Sam just doesn't wanna look like the bad guy. Aisha glares at Sam and leaves. Aisha gets out her phone and texts Sam a final message. Don't you dare ever talk to me again. Aisha didn't get a wink of sleep last night. She kept imagining school today. After Yasmin's cruel post she knew school would not be pleasant. Nor would it pass by quickly. She's also now worried that Eli, Miguel and Dimitri will avoid her. Aisha asks her parents if she can skip school today. She told them some of it. Aisha loved her parents and was close with them so she couldn't lie to them. But she could keep some things hidden. She didn't say who made the post. SJE didn't want trouble and she didn't want Counselor Blatt to know about this. Once Aisha got to school she first heard pig noises. People kept calling her Cheeto Pig. Aisha tried to ignore it but it was hard. Once she got to her locker she unfortunately saw Sam. Sam, hey. How are you feeling? Aisha can't believe Sam actually has to ask this. Aisha, I've gone viral. How do you think I am? Someone else called her a Cheeto Pig. Sam, they're mean but they have short memories. They'll forget. Aisha rolls her eyes. Aisha, yeah well I'll never forget. Aisha walks off. Didn't she send Sam a text telling her to never ever talk to her again? At lunch. Aisha can't see the 3 boys in the cafeteria anywhere. Were they truly gone like she was afraid they would be? Usually they were here before her. Dimitri usually rushed here to get his lunch out. His mother made awesome ham sandwiches. He couldn't wait to get them out. The second she sat down, Sam came over. Aisha sighs. Aisha, I sent you a text last night. Did you not get it? Sam, yes I did, but come on, I don't want this to ruin our friendship. Aisha, do you even know why I'm angry, Sam? Sam, of course I do. But why are you angry at me? I didn't do anything. Aisha, exactly. Aisha gets out of her chair and leaves. After school. Aisha is heading out the door and sees Eli. Aisha, Eli. Eli turns around and smiles. Aisha, why haven't I seen you guys today? Eli, we had to catch up on homework in the library. That's why we weren't at lunch. Sorry. Aisha, okay, no worries. Miguel wasn't talking to me in maths class. Do you know anything about that? Eli looks like he doesn't know if he should say. But does anyway. Eli, well, Miguel didn't wanna get into a big talk with anyone today. Last night in the bathroom, he got beat up big time by Kyler and his friends. Aisha was shocked. Aisha, oh damn it. I'll talk to him later. Well, I guess the dance was a bummer all around. Eli looked confused for a second, but then Aisha could tell he just remembered at this moment. Eli looked like he wanted to hug Aisha. He tried. He put his arms out, but then his nerves got the better of him. So Aisha knew what to do. Aisha hugged Eli and then he hugged her back. After they let go, Eli had something to say. Eli, you're not a Cheeto pig. Aisha smiled for the first time all day. Aisha, and you're not a shit lip. Eli smiled and then Aisha kissed him on the cheek. Eli looked calmer than Aisha had ever seen him. Eli, you wanna head to the mall? The new Spider-Man comic is out. Aisha smiles. Aisha, sure. They walked to Aisha's car and Aisha was certain of a few things. Eli was no stranger to cyberbullying, so he could probably help better than anyone. Aisha was not alone, and there was nobody else that she would rather hang out with now. End of chapter. Please let me know what you think. I just want to clarify one thing. I have no intention for Aisha and Eli to be a couple. That kiss was just a friend kiss. I feel that their friendship was very underrated and that they could have been very close before Eli became Hawk. It was February. The whole Cheeto pig thing had slowed down. But it had not completely disappeared. In fact, just this morning Brooks had called her Cheeto pig. Aisha just ignored him. But just now Yasmin showed up. With Moon. Yasmin, hey Cheeto pig. Where are your stupid friends? Aisha wasn't going to take any of this lying down anymore. Aisna, you got a lot of nerve calling anybody else in the world stupid, Yasmin. Yasmin gets angry. Yasmin, at least I have friends who aren't anything but a bunch of losers. Aisha raises an eyebrow. Aisha, are you sure about that? Yasmin scoffs. Yasmin, let's go Moon. She ain't worth valuable people's time. Yasmin walks off and Moon looks like she sincerely wants to say something but just walks off. Aisha noticed that Moon has been doing that for years. What was that about? Well, it's not like it really matters. But Aisha really just wants to get Yasmin and all of them to back off. Surely there was a way. Right. The idea suddenly comes to Aisha. Of course. Miguel had been asking us to try it for ages. Cobra Kai. At the Cobra Kai dojo. Aisha walks in to see Miguel with who had to be Sensei Johnny Lawrence. Johnny, no yoga till 5. No matter how bad you need it. Aisha all of a sudden got nervous after hearing that. Aisha, I'm actually here for karate. I saw your website. It said there was supposed to be a session today. Johnny, look, I appreciate you coming in, but there are no girls in Cobra Kai. Aisha didn't wanna hear that. Aisha, why not? Johnny, the same reason there aren't women in the army. It doesn't make sense. That pissed Aisha off. Miguel looked up to this man. Why? Miguel, Sensei, can I talk to you in the office? Miguel and Johnny went into the office while Aisha waited patiently for them to come out. And they did after a couple of minutes. Johnny, okay, take your shoes off and hop on the mat. Aisha does both of those things. Johnny, okay, I've decided to allow female students. But if you wanna be in Cobra Kai you can't act like a girl. Miguel sighed and Aisha couldn't blame him. Aisha, what do you mean? How do girls act? Johnny, oh don't give me that. All emotional, loud, complaining, never letting you finish the sentence. Aisha knew exactly what to say. Aisha, well I know a few guys who act just like. Johnny, quiet. Aisha becomes quiet. Johnny, my student tells me you've been harassed at school. This wasn't something Aisha wanted to talk about but Miguel tried his best to get her in. Aisha, yeah. Mostly online. I get mean texts and emails sent to me. Johnny, and who sends you these messages? Aisha, well they're mostly anonymous. There's kids who create fake accounts. They tell me I'm ugly and that I should kill myself. Johnny, oh my god. What a bunch of pussies. That gains Aisha's attention. Johnny, back in my day. If you wanted to tease someone you'd do it to their face. It was honor, respect. This talk cheers Aisha up. Johnny, you're not afraid of these losers are you? Aisha, no. Johnny, are you gonna take shit from these losers? Aisha, no. Johnny, good. Because when I'm done you're gonna be sending a message back. Only not with your keyboard, with your fists. Aisha smiles. He actually doesn't seem so bad after hearing this. Johnny, what's your name? Aisha, Aisha Robinson. Johnny, welcome to Cobra Kai Ms. Robinson. Aisha smiles again. She can't wait to start training. A few minutes later. Aisha and Miguel are about to fight. Johnny, alright let's see what you got Ms. Robinson. Face me, Bo. Face each other, Bo. Mr. Diaz, show her everything you learned. Aisha didn't like the sound of that. Miguel had been training for months. But if it was supposed to toughen her up, she'd agree. Miguel, Sensei, I don't think this is right. Johnny, you don't think what's right? Miguel, she's a girl. Aisha raised an eyebrow. Johnny, and? I thought you said women were equal to men? Miguel sighs. Miguel, I did say that. I didn't mean it like that. Johnny, well show her women are equal to men and give her everything you've got. Aisha, wait. I just wanna remind everyone this is my first day. Johnny, your enemies don't care what day it is. They prey on weakness. If you wanna beat them you gotta conquer your fears and jump face first into the fire. Are you ready Ms. Robinson? Aisha, I guess. Johnny, Mr. Diaz. Miguel, Johnny, fight. Nothing happens. Johnny, don't just stand there, fight. Miguel, I'm sorry. Miguel kicks Aisha to the ground. He doesn't look like he enjoyed it. Miguel, oh sorry Aisha, are you okay? Come on, get up. Come on. Aisha could hear Miguel saying that in the nicest way possible but decides to show Miguel and Johnny what she had. He tackles Miguel to the ground and then hits him very hard. Miguel, ow, there it is. Ow. Johnny, girl's a natural cobra. That may have been the nicest thing Aisha has heard anyone say about her for ages. That brings a big smile to Aisha's face. Then they hear yelling nearby. Johnny, I'll be back in a bit. Diaz, you're in charge. While Johnny leaves, Aisha helps Miguel up. Aisha, you okay? Miguel, yeah. Good job. Aisha, thank you. I can see why you idolize Sensei. He seemed like a jerk at first but he isn't that bad. Miguel, yeah, he's just a tough love kind of guy. I mean, I find a few of his lessons a bit extreme but he's a great teacher. Aisha, yeah, he seems like one. Johnny comes back in looking pretty pissed off. Aisha, what's wrong? Johnny, well, the landlord has doubled the rent. Alright, class dismissed for today. A few minutes later. Aisha is driving home. It's a bummer that the rent was doubled but she's overall glad she went. If her parents are cool with it she intends to keep on going there. Once she gets home and inside she gets a call from Sam. Aisha rolls her eyes and ignores it. At school a few days later, Aisha has had one more Cobra Kai lesson. She's starting to learn the creed on the wall: strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Sensei Lawrence really likes her. She likes him. At lunch, however, to Aisha's great annoyance, Sam comes over. Aisha, oh, don't even think about it. Sam, come on, I need a place to sit. Aisha heard this rumor being spread that Sam had sex with Kyler in the movie theater. Yasmin and Moon weren't talking to her anymore. Aisha doesn't know or care why. All she does know is that Sam has a lot of nerve wanting to sit in a spot that should be taken by Eli, Miguel or Dimitri. Aisha, you could sit with Kyler. I hear he doesn't mind that you suck. Aisha knew she maybe shouldn't have said that, but Sam didn't deserve her sympathy. However, Sam seemed upset and went over to Kyler. Aisha can't hear what they're saying, but Sam knocks over Kyler's tray to the ground. Kyler, hey guys. You know the billboard with the big dick on it? Well, I guess Sam takes after her dad. Aisha was bloody outraged when she heard this. Sam put a fighting stance up, but then she heard Miguel's voice. Miguel, hey Kyler, why don't you shut the hell up and stop being such an asshole? Kyler, you ready for another beat down, Rhea? Kyler pushes Miguel onto Aisha's table and Aisha gets out, ready to defend her friend. Kyler, I'm ready for your lame-ass karate this time. Miguel, it's not lame-ass karate. Kyler tries to punch Miguel, which he blocks. Miguel, it's Cobra Kai. Miguel punches Kyler in the nose, knocking him down. Then Brooks, Rory and two others start attacking Miguel, along with Kyler, who gets back up. However, they are no match for Miguel this time. He blocks everything they throw at him. Then he punches and kicks them and even hits them with one of the school chairs. After a couple of minutes, they're all down. Then Aisha and everyone are cheering for Miguel. Miguel is definitely liking it. Then unfortunately Counselor Blatt shows up. Blatt, you get down from there right now. Blatt takes Miguel to the principal's office. The next day at the Cobra Kai dojo, Aisha shows up in her car. She isn't surprised to see that there is so many more students. They obviously want to be able to learn what Miguel learned. Aisha walked up to Miguel and then Sensei Lawrence shows up. Sensei, looks like we're in business. Sensei opens up the dojo and all students come inside and then take off their shoes and get on the mat. Aisha has been given a GI by Sensei Lawrence and goes to get changed. When she gets out, she notices Dimitri and Eli are here. She notices that Eli looks plain terrified at being around so many people. Aisha puts a comforting arm around him and smiles. He smiles back. And that's the end of the story for now. Did you enjoy this Cobra Kai fanspiration? Would you like us to release more videos in this series of Cobra Kai fanspirations? Get this video to 100 likes, if you would like to see more of these Cobra Kai fanspiration videos. Please subscribe, and share this video on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and other social media platforms, so new fans can discover these awesome Cobra Kai fanspiration videos. And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.